Hi, my name is Chris Peterson. I'm the founder and president of Vector Firm. Vector Firm is a sales and marketing consulting and training business focused on the security industry. And we're thrilled to be working with SIA on this series of videos to help you with your sales skills. And I'm especially excited about today's video because it is the first of a series of 4 in which we are going to discuss how to start and how to prepare for a sales call. So before we jump into that, I want to give a trivia question to you. I read a list earlier this year, I believe. Maybe it was it was last year. I read this article about the greatest movies of all time, and I found through my searching this incredible list. Now I'm a lists guy. I love top 20, top 50, whatever it is. And this particular list, what was great about it is it did a bunch of indexes. So it didn't just say the top grossing movies of all time, because most of those would be in the last 10 years just because of inflation and the number of theaters that are accessible, all that. What this did is it took into consideration inflation, population, number of theaters, access to theaters, all kinds of factors to give us a really accurate outlook of what truly the most popular movies of all time are. So for example, if there was a great movie in 1940 that generated $40 million, well, that might be the equivalent of 1.5 billion today. And that's what they did. And they came up with a fantastic list. So I'm gonna list number 5 to number 2. And I want you to think about what number 1 is. Number 5 is Titanic from 1997. Number 4, E.T. from 1982. Number 3, The Sound of Music. I believe that was 1966 maybe. Number 2, so 1977, the very first Star Wars to be released, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. That was the first Star Wars to be released in 1977. What do you think, and I'm just going to be silent for like 6 or 8 seconds. What do you think the number 1 movie of all time is? If you said, or if you thought, Gone with the Wind, you nailed it. Gone with the Wind, when you take in all these other factors, turns out to be the most popular movie of all time. So I'm curious, are you in a different place right now than you were 2.5 minutes ago when we started talking about the movies? Are you more, do you find yourself paying more attention to this video? And perhaps you were thinking about an email earlier, or maybe you have a sick child at home, or maybe you've got a softball game on Thursday you were thinking about, but you weren't focused fully on this video. And that trivia question helped get you engaged. Well, the reason that I've done this is because, folks, I hate to say it, but when you show up to a sales call, whether it's online or whether it's in person, especially with a new prospective customer, they're kind of disappointed. You might be excited because you scheduled it 3 weeks ago, you're really ready to go, but people are so busy nowadays, they love when people cancel on them. So our first job in sales calls today is to take our very distracted audience and get them engaged, get them focused on us. And that's what we're going to talk about with these 4 steps, these 4 videos. And we're going to start today with the first step. The first step is preparation. Now, I'm going to fire through 5 different ideas. You know, something you just know how to prepare, right? You're professionals, you get it. Be on time, dress properly. We're not necessarily going to go into those generic. I'm going to give you some different ideas, hopefully, and you'll grab a nugget or 2 from it. So this covers everything from the time the customer comes out and greets you in the lobby or shows up to your online call, all the way back to when you scheduled the appointment. All right, before your appointment, I always suggest 2 days ahead of time, send a confirmation email, and in that confirmation email, include everyone that's going to be at the meeting, as well as an agenda, a glossary of terms, in case you're referring to things that maybe they don't know what they mean, or perhaps they know what it means, but they're different, like cloud. Some people use hosted, some people use cloud, some people use as a service. What is your glossary? Also send them some questions to ponder. Hey, between now and our meeting, think about these two things. Number 2, connect with everybody on LinkedIn. If you're meeting with 6 people, you should have an invitation to all 6 of those people on LinkedIn. Now, what this does is it helps remind them, oh yeah, that's right, Michelle's coming on Thursday. And it also makes them realize that you're a professional and you care about them. Arrive 10 minutes early and turn everything off. Now, if it's an online call, you should start the call 10 minutes, open up the call 10 minutes early. So you should turn everything off 20 minutes early. Give yourself a 10-minute buffer between the time you're going to start the meeting and the time you turn off all your devices. No phone, no computer. Just be thinking about the meeting. The worst thing you can do is get a terrible email and your contact comes out and says, "Hi, Chris, how you doing? Come on back." And you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, I got to finish this email." Nope. Let it go. 10 minutes, you just focus on the meeting. When you're sitting there, check out the lobby. Look at the pictures. Look at the trophies. Whatever they have. Find something that can maybe help you later in this process as far as a rapport and building commonality. And then if you're online, as I mentioned earlier, start the call 10 minutes early. Open it up. And as people come on, begin small talk with them. Don't just say, "Hey, we're waiting until..." No, be there. First person comes on, just chat with them. And get to know them a little bit. Remember, you connected on LinkedIn, so you know a little bit about them. They know a little bit about you. So that's it, folks. The first step is to be prepared, and they need to be prepared. So send that email, connect with them on LinkedIn, arrive 10 minutes early, and turn off everything. Check out the lobby while you're waiting. And then finally, if you're online, start having small talk with people as they come on before the call actually starts. The objective is this: you're not distracted, they're not cold. What I mean by that, and we'll talk later, you're not going to get them warm by sending them a confirmation email, but you want them to at least not be cold, to know you're coming and sort of look forward to it. And you're fully prepared to deliver whatever it is you're delivering. Hey, that's it, folks. Step number 1, prepare properly. And on our next video, we're going to talk about understanding your audience's mood right away. Take care, everybody. Thank you.